Hi, Leo Drager here. I want to tell you about Access Data's FTK or Forensics Toolkit. I'm going to take a module from my FTK course and just give you a basic introduction, talk about some of the course materials that you would need for a course like this and prerequisites and, a basic course outline. So let's start with basically what gets included in this course or why this course. The first thing is you're going to need to be fluent with some sort of case management. Now, the industry standard has well often been NCase, but that's often out of reach for people because of the licensing and what it takes to actually get access to that software. So your next best bet is to get the idea through a program like Access Data's FTK or Forensics Toolkit. Now, in terms of course materials and software, you can real easily find the official course outline for FTK. The first thing that you're going to want to do is open up a Google search and basically type in FTK Access Data file type :PDF. Okay. Now, specifically, what you're looking for here in this internet search is basically their course outline. So there's going to be a few things that you can look for. The boot camp, this bro-access data is realistically the the item that you want to check here. So let's go back and actually pull that up. All right, so select the bro access data, right? And this is the official course outline. So if you want to look at the specific skill sets that are required on something like this and how to get certified with this specialized industry knowledge, you basically can go right here and start scrolling down. So let's pull down a little bit and you'll see the introduction. So it does a basic introduction, which I'm basically covering now, how to install FTK, working with FTK's imager, working with FTK in general, processing a case in terms of graphic files, in terms of email. You might be able to see a little better like this. Narrowing your focus down, looking for specific things in there. Case reporting. It has a module on cryptography, working with PRTK, and then also registry viewer. And then the course finishes up with advanced UTK functionality and basically a case study. But right here, it specifically does say that if you want to get a certificate of completion for this practical skills assessment or basically a hands-on lab, you certainly can do that, and that's covered within any sort of FTK course. So I want to kind of highlight that. Now, there realistically isn't any prerequisites per se because this is an application. But in their overview, they do have a prerequisite sections. For example, it's a good idea to understand language. You need to have basic operations, have basic knowledge of computer and forensics. So if you've taken the forensics course, this is really a gateway to a specific course like this, or any sort of case management utility. Also, I'm covering the course outline here specifically, and what's really helpful here, just to kind of get familiar with this, is to do some Google searches to just get an idea of when the course dates for something like this would be, or the types of materials, and kind of compare the different vendors that are out there in the industry that are delivering this course. Now, of course, this presentation comes from, my course specifically that I run, but, this would successfully include basically the 50,000 foot view of, the introduction to why you would even need a course like this. The course materials is basically the software. So, you're going to get really well versed with this application all the way through. The outline of it, and that kind of gives you a structure for how to approach this application. But basically, we just start with installing it, and then, next module, next module, next module. So this is the application FTK that we're going to, spend some time with, at least in the overview, the 50,000 foot view within our forensics model. So thanks for watching, and thanks for all the wonderful comments on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Don't forget to share and to go after and get your badge once you complete this course.